think it's working. I see.
But so
YouTube
far,
seems to be
season
doing.
two's been season two's been hitting.
Oh yeah, I'm almost to
Yeah,
800 episodes. So
yeah. They'll make it through season one, and before you know it, only like
hmm
400 more episodes.
I mean, you're gonna get caught up with the anime,
mm,
and you're gonna start reading it.
probably.
I'd recommend it.
Then I can catch up on JJK, Don to Don.
Yep, yep.
I'm behind
I was
in
like,
both of those.
mm, yeah. I was watching the anime last night for One Piece, and then when I finished watching it, I was like, I got a chapter to read. Let me just go ahead and read that before bed to kind
Nice.
of give myself a
Does this feel like the final arc that
relaxation.
you're in? No.
I mean, it feels like the final saga.
Mm, which could be very long
Forever.
time. Yeah. This one
Yeah,
arc is 100 episodes that I'm in.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because the saga just encapsulates the whole kind of like a series of arcs.
Hmm
And I think the first saga ended with e- it was either with them. I don't remember. I don't remember the breakdown of it. It might have been Alabasta. That was the end of the first saga, I think.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so MomoCon, my desk
Oh,
and office are still in the fallout from MomoCon, but you could not look anywhere and not see a member of the Straw Hats in your vision cone at any given time.
Yeah.
Like from the
it's
I
moment
was
we
annoying.
like,
got on the train, and we got on the train with a Robin, Luffy, and Zoro, and
Mm,
just at
because
no point.
there's at least one character anybody could cosplay
hmm
from them, like both simply and like complexly,
Hmm.
hmm
right? And those same characters have like a couple dozen iconic styles,
True.
or at least current. Like I remember the last time I went to a con, probably like 2 years ago. Like everybody was wearing the One Piece egghead drip, like the latex suits, the
Hmm.
jackets, and then the big boots. And
I saw
now
a
you're
lot of
probably
Gear
seeing,
Fives.
yeah, you probably see a lot of Gear Fives. You'll probably see. I was seeing manga cosplay. I'm like, that character isn't even. He actually just got animated like 2 weeks ago. Like literally,
Cosplayers be on
literally
it.
on it. So yeah, that's definitely a One Piece is definitely always a popular one. Naruto is
Yeah, the
always a popular
Naruto,
one.
the Naruto during Baruto, like just the jacket. It
Mm,
was there's always the Tanjiro, the Akatsuki,
Yeah.
the they're like just the
The
ones that
bleach,
it's just
anything you could just throw a cloak on and be
right.
good. And maybe an accompanying item.
I by the end of Saturday, I was like, well, I get both days I left in a completely different state than I went in. So like the first day I went in a t-shirt, and I had
Yeah.
so well. There's the default lanyard that like everybody had that they were giving out at registration that kind of like matched the badge.
mhm.
But I have had this one piece cross Cura, which is a revolving sushi chain. I've had this chilling on my desk for a while, and I had a Gojo, like when they did a crossover with Jujutsu Kaisen. So I've had
Yes.
both of these just chilling on my desk. I was like, I'm gonna have a different lanyard than the standard
There you go. Be different.
I'm gonna be offset. They didn't have like a few different lanyards for y'all to pull from.
No. Well, first of all, we got ours early pickup, so
Oh,
we went to, it was
Mm.
free comic book day. We went and we picked up our badges, and they came with these. But even at
oh,
the
okay.
con itself, I
Yeah.
didn't really see people with other lanyards like that.
Damn.
Mm.
Because when I went last time, there's like, you know, hey, go grab your lanyards, and there was like 4 or 5 to choose from,
Well, there
like
were,
just different
you could
options.
have bought like special
Oh, they're
edition
charging
MomoCon.
more.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
not digging through those badges. Fuck that. But
But
okay,
yeah, so they have like,
everything's got microtransactions now.
yeah, definitely.
Yes.
I mean, they get me every year for the shirt at the very least. So,
Fair, fair.
but yeah, so One Piece was ever present. Like this year, kind of what like the rain has really just been dampening everything everywhere this weekend. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like that was the thing. I had gotten my Buster Sword, and I was gonna go and like hang out in the courtyard. And on the way to the courtyard, it
Roll it
started
around a little
pouring
bit.
down. And so we got
Do a little
under.
limit breaker.
Yep.
Hell yeah. It does look cool on the
Yeah,
wall.
yeah. That rain was just another strike for me for not being able to go. So I decided out.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Cause
Thursday, that was the thing. Indoors, you couldn't tell what the weather was like outside. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. Because it's not like the most egregious rain. Because it'll
oh no, it
rain
was.
and stop.
That was the thing. It rained heavily and then stopped for a
Mm-hmm.
split second. I was like, all right, we got to go. We got to get on this train and get out of here
Yeah,
before it
Yeah.
go,
starts
go,
pouring
go.
again.
Yeah,
Oh, yesterday was crazy with the rain. Like it poured down like it was like a hurricane for at least a good 5, 10 minutes.
yeah. And then sun's out.
And then
Like
yeah,
right
and
now,
then
sun's out.
and then it was just humid.
Yeah. Yesterday it felt like show you broth outside.
Mm-hmm.
Dark, a little salty,
That was the thing. Thursday it was
thick,
humid. Like it hadn't really
warm.
started raining yet Thursday, but it was humid and sunny. And
Yeah.
so I wish I had my shades. And then Saturday, luckily, I threw my hand sanitizer from in my car, uh, the umbrella from in my car, and my shades from in my car all into my bag. And I used each of them at like the time they were needed the most. It was like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Probably felt like fucking Batman. I got a gadget for every occasion.
Well, I also had, so we went Thursday, and the app had the wrong time for the Monster Hunter thing. So
Mm-hmm.
the app said it was like 2:30. I was like, all right, I'll bring my Switch. I'll do this Monster Hunter thing. Then I get there, and the sign they have up is like 6:30 p.m. I'm like, hmm. I'm gonna see if I feel like being here that long, but long
Mm-hmm.
story short, like there was nobody there. I didn't run into anybody that day. I had gotten that Haori that's hanging up in the back. I had gotten an Advent Children pin, an Agumon pin, and
Yeah.
a
Dope.
Everything's Better with Cheese pin, or Cheese
And this
Makes
was
Everything Better.
on Thursday.
Yeah, that all of those things were
Mm.
Thursday. So like I had loaded up my lanyard with the enamel pins. Wore the Haori out.
Yeah.
So
The one time I went on Thursday, I think we literally just picked up our badges and turned right around immediately and left. And it didn't come back till the next day.
yeah, Thursday was cool because it was oh we did run into I don't know if you guys remember from the Sci-Fi Expo the guy who had the Aztec paintings. that were like right, like as you went in that room,
Oh
you passed
yeah,
some
I saw
paintings,
the
and then
Aztec paintings.
yeah. So the guy who did those, I ran into him on Thursday because he was over by the handheld gaming thing, which is where I
Oh,
went
nice.
at first to try and do the Monster Hunter stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, both
Okay.
days I had my battery bank that's strong enough to jumpstart a car and a USB
Hell
C
yeah.
cable.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is that?
So, another my phone's USB C. Like, I wasn't really using I had, only while I was on the train did I have my headphones in. Like, just listening to stuff coming and going. Hearing the Destiny 2 news.
Oh damn.
Yeah, Destiny 2 is coming to an
Dun,
end
dun, dun.
June 9th.
Is it true that no one at Bungie, except for maybe the higher ups, knew that that was happening?
Well, not
Like the devs?
everybody knew, but people knew.
Yeah. You can be working somewhere and know something bad is about to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, because they'll put the writing on the wall, like look at the fucking wall, and
That
you
was
can
the
see
thing. A couple weeks
there's
ago, we were
writing.
just talking about Bungie, and like within the past
Hmm.
week, Chris, you and I were playing Marathon the day after
It's
the
true.
Destiny announcement came out, and I was like, and now there's more reporting from Jason Schreier about there are going to be more layoffs. There aren't enough people there right now to make a Destiny 3. Uh,
Yeah,
so
yeah. It seems like a shell of its former self, and they're supposed to have what, like 2 or 3 more projects.
they just said projects.
Uh,
We don't know
Hmm.
because Gummy Bears got spun off into Team LFG, which was like another project that we knew that they had. Uh, and then Marathon. And we assumed at the time we found out about Gummy Bears and like Marathon was starting to get concrete details. Like we
Hmm.
knew Destiny was going to keep going for at least a while longer. Like that was pre final shape. So that was
Mm.
like a couple years ago, year and a half ago. Like it wasn't like super long ago, but it also wasn't super recently. But in the blog post, they talked about incubating for future projects, like plural,
Hmm.
but we don't know. My thing is, I didn't think they'd do another round of layoffs. I figured Sony would just shut them down, and that still might happen because they're nowhere near the size they need to be running Marathon continuously. And if they shut that down, like, yeah, when Marathon dies, I see Bungie being gone.
yeah. Is
That is.
the other weird thing that I've been seeing though is like people who are Destiny fans and are like obviously upset about all this news and stuff now being like mad at Marathon
Yeah, you're
and
pointing
taking
the
it
finger at
out
the
on
wrong
that game.
thing.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, dude, their game is even less short than yours,
Right.
you know?
I mean,
They
that's the
said they're not
thing.
gonna take the servers offline for now.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, as long as Bungie's open, the
fucking
servers will be
enjoy
up.
it.
But
Hmm.
Yeah. I think they should also just say fucking and unvault everything. There are whole aspects of that game that are just completely like non-existent.
Yeah, they should definitely do that.
Just hey, everything's on lock. Whatever. The world's yours now.
yeah,
We
I
don't
mean,
fucking care. We're not fixing anything.
yeah, let it be
Go to
broken,
hell.
let it be fucked up, let it be a
Mhm.
trillion gigs, let it like at this point,
Yeah.
or do the Call of Duty model of it has just been Call of Duty for like the last 4 or 5 years, and you launch whatever you want out of it, and you only have installed what you
Yeah.
want. So if you want the Black Ops 6 multiplayer, the Black Ops 7 multiplayer, in Warzone, you can just have those things,
Mm-hmm.
and you're launching. So have Destiny be the launcher and be like, do you want to launch the Red War? Do you want to launch the Witch Queen? Do you want to
Shadow Keep.
watch, yeah, Shadowkeep, Final Shape, Forsaken,
Mm-hmm.
any of that stuff?
Forsaken, that's the one I was looking for. I was like, something with them goddamn cowboys, but I don't remember.
Beyond Light. I'm trying. Are there any I'm forgetting?
You know, we're just fake Destiny fans.
Yeah, I haven't been in Destiny since for a very long time.
I have
It's been
Destiny
a
installed.
long time since I booted. Like, I might have tried it out for like the Witch Queen or whatever when they were doing
Final
something
Shape
different.
was free? Question mark. I know I played Final Shape. I've like in earnest played through a handful of missions. Didn't beat the campaign or anything, but
Mm-hmm.
got through all the like bloat that you have to sift through to get back into Destiny, and then like was back into Destiny, did some of uh, Final Shape, and then completely fell off because like I was there after like it all went down, so like Final Shape seemed like it was in its best state like the week it came out, like leading into the first raid, but by the time or leading into the raid, and by the time the raid came out and they unlocked that final mission, it seemed like that kind of like live event story kind of aspect was over, and I came in after all
Mm-hmm.
that had happened.
Yeah.
So, but I did launch Destiny since like right before Marathon came out because pre-ordering Marathon got me UESC stuff in Destiny. So I have
Mm.
Marathon cosmetics in Destiny.
Well, that's cool. Yeah. It's gonna be a sad day when Bungie inevitably shuts down, or like what you said, what I think on Thursday, maybe they have a clause in their contract that says, "Hey, if you're trying to shut us down, just let us go and be independent."
Yeah, that's the thing
I
because
think,
they had that with Microsoft, they had that with Activision, and like hopefully they have that exact same thing of like instead of dropping us off a cliff, give us a parachute, like
yeah.
before you drop us off the cliff. So we'll still have to Metal Gear Solid 3 fend for ourselves in the woods, but
Yeah, but that gives them time to rebuild and
yeah, let
restructure.
them at least be in a holding pattern because that's the thing. I platinum marathon, platinum number 32. Uh,
Congratulations,
yeah, took me 190 hours over the course of
Lord.
2 months and 2 weeks. That's the time according to PSN profiles.
That's not bad though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
congrats, man.
the majority of that would be like grouping up with people, like being in the lobby, just kind of like trying to get like people
Mm-hmm.
together.
Hanging out, talking for a second.
Yeah.
I saw that number going up consistently.
Yeah.
Yep. I every time I leveled up, even if I was like still playing, I was like, gotta update this Discord status.
You technically did it with what, a week left.
It might be a week from today
A
left.
week
No,
left of the season.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. To get level 100, the trophy that you need, which is like the rarest trophy other than the platinum, you have to hit level 100 within a single season.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely not hitting level 100 in season 2. Like unless they completely revamp the leveling system, which I don't see them doing, because
Mm-hmm.
I saw people over 200. Like that was the thing. Like I
That
didn't really get vicious. Like I
until
found my
a couple weeks
loadout.
ago.
Yeah, but because that was the thing, I knew I needed to kill, but I would a lot of time lose team fights. But shout
Mm-hmm.
out to Dave and Dan, aka Frog, and Gar. I had to. Look, I got my notes on my desk because I was keeping track of my percentages as I was going up. I was like, all right, that was a good XP run. That was a
Nice.
bad one. Got my loadout together. I would use the Scar, which the energy weapon, and with triage because
Like that
that
one.
would be the one I'd be able to power up. And I'd also do the V77 AR, which, yeah, that would be my light ammo user. And like it would do a lot of damage really fast, but it wasn't like a lot of the other light ammo weapons didn't have the clip to really do what you needed them to do. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I really like the bully.
Yeah, the bully's good, but that's heavy ammo, and that,
It's hard to come by.
well, not necessarily. It's that because they've definitely made the ammo economy much better than it was for a while. So
Mm.
they made it better in ways and worse in other ways. Because it used to be every sponsored kit would give you an ammo crate at the very least, but you wouldn't get a shield or a backpack or like just give you like gray shit and be like have fun.
Yeah.
But then, like, with the carry event, maybe a little bit after the carry event, they did it where all the free kits became enhanced, and you could use any enhanced kit from any faction you had unlocked it with for free. So
That's cool.
it gave you a lot more options of, but none of those had ammo crates. So
No. Oh yeah.
they would come with like
Yeah, I
smoke
feel like
bombs or
what was the first one I used was like the Midas. The It was like that faction kit when I was
yeah.
first like starting off, and I was like, oh, this one's cool. And then yeah, the getting the new free ones, I was like, oh, this doesn't. I'm running out of ammo quick.
Yeah, but that would be the thing. You'd have shields, and you'd have backpacks, and
Mm-hmm.
you'd have actual attachments that made your guns more usable.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
still a shame they never got around to doing sponsored outposts because that could have been really cool, but they just never
Yeah.
did it. And now it's Cryo Archive 24/7. I do want to put on like a 20k value loadout and just load in to Cryo to loot. Because it's going to get wiped anyway. Like, give it to somebody who'll actually use it.
Right. Oh, because it gets wiped after the season, right?
Yep,
Does your whole
everything.
vault and everything goes away?
Everything
They like
except
they
for
like
my
vaulting shit.
codex. Everything except my
Okay.
codex progress will just be
Man.
completely gone. My wallet value, my vault value, everything in my vault. I will start out with all of the sponsored kits that they're giving as rewards for season one. So they're giving
Mm-hmm.
like high tier because it's like if you hit level 5, level 10, level 25, level 50, and level 75, I think, are the
Mm-hmm.
breakdowns. And since I'm 100, I'll definitely be getting all of those to start off.
Mm-hmm.
And my silk is maxed out, so I'm assuming I'll be able to get the new battle pass for free when that drops. So,
Dope.
and the new runner shell is going to be free, and so yeah, I'll be back for season 2. But like, it feels really good to be liberated from marathon. Like I was really putting in the time, like staying up
Mm-hmm.
too late, like there would be other shit I actively wanted to play, and I'd have to like look at it on my home screen, Pragmata, and just scroll past it to go to marathon to load it up.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm free, I'm back into Final Fantasy XIV, the critically
Hell yeah.
acclaimed MMORPG with the extended free trial that now lets you play all the way through Shadowbringers with no restriction on playtime.
And you getting Shadowbringers for free is a treat for you.
Yeah, that's insanely good. They made Realm Reborn
That's
better.
great value.
Like, you get the better version of Realm Reborn,
Yep.
and You get Shadowbringers, you get Heaven's Ward, and you get
Mm-hmm.
Shadowbringers. Just like, well, there's Stormblood in there too, and that opinions
By the
may
time you get
vary.
to Stormblood, you're in, so it
Yeah,
doesn't fucking matter.
yeah, it really does.
It's a good time. It's
Oh
a good
yeah,
time. You know,
yeah.
it's a good time.
It's a
Those
good time.
those those Aether currents are a bitch and a half, but
Oh my god.
it's a good time.
I still don't think I have all those Stormbloods Aether Currents.
Oh, I definitely. Damn, Chris, I could help you. I have the.
I think it
lunar
came to a
layer.
point where I had to like Google those
I don't
shits.
think
I'm like, bro, where is it?
I
Where
don't
is
yeah. That they were bad. I don't think I actually care enough to go back to get those. Does that make sense? I don't think we're going back to those places.
it?
I
I
mean,
went you go to Shadowbringers in a whole new area.
in
Endwalker
Endwalker, Dawn
is a
Trail.
whole new area. And then Dawn Trail, the whole nother island. So yeah, I don't think I'm going back to Stormblood areas anytime soon.
That's fine.
That's what you.
My
That's what you
completionist brain wouldn't let me.
That's fair.
Like, all the normal raids, all the alliance raids, all the Aether currents, like, I'm not going super completionist, but like,
Mm-hmm.
just that kind of like surface layer of these will give me better quality of life. These are like
Yeah, that's
interesting
true.
new
You can fly
content.
through all the yeah.
So,
That's valid. You have a point. I did play because I hadn't beaten Dawn Trail yet. I did do one of the dungeons last night, where I guess the alien invasion is coming in.
I, I couldn't tell you. Like,
Yeah.
Dawn Trail feel like all of Final Fantasy XIV feels like a lifetime ago. The good thing
That's fair.
is, I remember enough that I'm in the flow of playing it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm engaging with end game content. I'm
Mm-hmm.
raiding. I'm unlocking new dungeons and trials and stuff. So
Is the post game weapon cool?
the weapon I'm using right now is the Arkveld gunblade that I
Mm.
got from doing the Monster Hunter crossover trial. So I'm using the Sacred as my mount, and
Oh, got it.
I have the Arkveld gunblade. So that's the weapon I'm using right now. Uh, I need to do the third part. Like, I need to make it all the way through the third part of the normal raid so I can get the
Mhm.
weapon for the normal raid that should help my item level because I got over the hump. So my item level right now is 739. And that's it snowballing after being, I think it was at like 720, 723, and I needed to get to 725 to do the Arkveld trial, the second part of the normal raid, and the second part of the Alliance raid. But now that I've done the Arkveld trial and the second part of the Alliance raid, I have the second part of the. I'm on the second step of the second part of the Alliance raid. I don't know how many parts the second part is. Like, I don't know
Mhm.
how many steps it is, but yeah, that'll be what I'm. After this, I'll probably be on doing dailies and grinding the second part of the normal raid.
Yeah, playing last night, I was like, oh, I really did miss this game.
Yeah, I've been
It kind
like
of
managing my tomes economies, like
Mhm.
actually utilizing the drops you get out of the normal raids. Because
Mhm.
Endwalker, we did that a little bit, but I know
Mhm.
Dawn Trail,
Yeah,
like, it's a lot of fun.
yeah. I'm ready for the post game.
Yeah, I'm sure, because I think I
Because
only
what we're at
played like
7.2,
no seven. I'm on 7.3.
7.3.
7.5 is what's out, I think.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, so it seems like 7.1, 2, and 3 are like one thing. It's like kind of like the end of the Dawn Trail kind of like epilogue.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's like really interesting, the stuff that's going on. Like, it's dealing with, like, death and rebirth and, like,
Mm-hmm.
so 7.1, 2, and 3 are that story, and then 7.4 and 5. And
They're gonna
there's,
start setting up the next one, right?
yeah, they call it the Winter's Prelude, is the name of, like,
Cool.
and we know,
Which
so it's Into the Mist is 7.4, 7.5 is Trail to the Heavens, and then 7.56 is going to be Trail to the Heavens Part 2. We
Hmm.
don't know when that's coming out. We don't know how many quests that is. That's sometime between now and January. But
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. And what's the next expansion? It's like Evercold or something,
yep, that's
Yep.
and that
January.
comes out next year.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because Dawn Trail feels very Realm Rebornish. So now we're going to Evercold, where Heaven's Ward was a lot. It was always you were in the
It
mountains
was
in the
cold.
in the snow. It was cold.
This is a
So
different reflection, though, but,
hey, there's parallels.
Right, right.
yeah, snow. But yeah. Uh, so that was one of the first things I did once I platinum marathon. Is like, I'm just gonna hop into DPS and hop on Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
trying to
because
like see if I want to wait for the next sale for Dawn Trail, because I know as soon as I get it, it's going to go on sale.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's why I
Same shit
didn't.
happened with my game time card. I was like, after the last episode I was on, I was like, fuck it, I'll get a game time card. A week later, not even a week later, a couple days later, sale. And now I keep seeing them. I'm like, you motherfucker.
I just do
Let's see how much is Dawn Trail right
uh,
now.
the whatever the $12
Oh,
subscription
it's
thing.
40. Yeah, it's full price.
Yeah. But, a little 60-day cluster. Buy it, forget about it, don't have to worry about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting another one and just like sitting on that until I'm like, I know I'm in it playing. Or when I do decide to get Dawn Trail, I can just do those two things in tandem and have 60 days and then, be playing.
When did Dawn Trail come out?
That was late 2024.
Now, what was the release date? July 2nd? They might do an anniversary sale if you can wait a month.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like me and Street Fighter. Like, I'm just waiting. Like, they're talking about, like,
Mhm.
so I guess we'll talk about the state of play. We got a state
Oh,
of
yeah.
play coming up June 2nd. Where did I put that tab? Hang on, I gotta find Windows that I got open. It was hidden behind the Toei. It was in the
Toei
window with the
Toho.
Toei and the Toho research from before the show. Uh,
Tokugawa plan.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be over an hour long.
Over an hour. Oh, so this is kind of like
yeah,
lined up with like the summer of
yep.
announcements or
This
whatever.
is the E3 Summer Game. It is 3 days before the 3 days before the Summer Game Fest, like
Yeah,
showcase.
because it's on Wednesday, and I think Summer Games is Friday, June 5th. Right.
I feel like it's Tuesday, but I
Oh,
could
it's
just be
Tuesday.
tripping.
You're right. You're right. I looked at the state of play graphic wrong. What is JST time?
Japan?
Damn, they're playing this at 6 a.m. in Japan.
Yeah, I mean, Japan being like 13 hours ahead of the East Coast, kind of like either it's 4 in the morning for us or it's 6 in the morning for them. Like there's no in between. Like when there's
That's fair.
Kingdom Hearts, the Tokyo Game Show is always 2, 3 in the morning. You get, oh, they just announced a new fucking Armored Core game. Oh,
What? They did what?
there's a new Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. Like
No
you
way.
wake up early and this shit it was
Right.
4 hours ago. So,
Yeah.
True.
but when they align it with like U.S. times, then it completely fucks it up for Japanese time. So.
Yeah,
All my
that's
fake
true.
yawning turned into real yawning.
Oh. Also, what's up, Chase? He's in the chat.
July 22. I see. I knew it was 2024. I guess that right. That part right. But yeah. So state of play. I'm
Excited.
extreme levels of hope. I'm hoping this is a possibility. Like it's either happening here or at Summer Game Fest or the director hates all of us. 7 Remake Part 3.
7 Remake Part 3.
Yes.
I could see
I think
it
that's
being.
pretty likely.
Yeah,
It's
I
either
feel
that
like
or
it's
Kingdom Hearts stuff. We're not going to get both.
no.
Right?
No.
No,
No.
we're not
No.
going to. I'm going to say definitively, we're not going to get both.
I don't
Even
feel
if-
like
even
it's,
if I'm wrong, we win.
I don't feel like Kingdom Hearts is like nobody's out there talking about Kingdom Hearts. The director of the trilogy is just out there like, yeah, I've played through the game 40 fucking times. All right, let us play a demo or some shit. Like he wants to talk about it, so like and he also said 2026 is the year we would hear more about it than we've ever heard about it at any other time in history. So,
Oh my god.
wow. So I'm hoping for that. My extreme, like, this is definitely not happening, but I'd love for it to happen, is Final Fantasy 17.
Final Fantasy 17. That shit's so far out of my brain. It's like I don't think they're gonna like. People are still debating about the performance of Final Fantasy 16 and its reception. Like, and based on the gameplay and stuff, I'm like, man, that game fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Wow.
like, did they think it did bad?
Oh, well, people don't like 16. Like, there's people.
I don't like it.
People
I
don't
thought it
like
did dope
anything,
shit.
so it's fine. I'm gonna
Yeah,
like
you
the
can't
shit
really
I
go
like.
based on the
so-
internet.
And if
That's-
you look at their criticism, I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? That game has plenty of shit to criticize. But they never pick the relevant ones. It shows they
Never.
either don't play that they didn't play that game, or like, you know, the action, like the very powerful action based gameplay style just didn't pair with them. Which, you know, that kind of is what it is.
Yeah.
Get good, scrub. I mean, you know, there's definitely an easy mode and stuff. I think they just didn't like it, or they didn't really give it a try. I don't know. You know, maybe
Probably.
not having a party or some shit got to people. You know, it was just a departure from Final Fantasy.
But Final Fantasy is always a departure from Final Fantasy, so it was just like even if you didn't like, I like the gameplay. Like the gameplay, Devil May Cry 5, I really enjoyed. This was the next game from the same combat director, so
Yeah.
like it's just an improved version of that battle system that I already liked, and a completely different series from a completely different publisher.
Improved.
Different.
Different. There we go. Different interpretation. Because my thing with the gameplay, I'm like the enemies and the variety, they just felt like punching bags for me. You know, I'll go in and do my rotation.
Yep.
Then like the variety wasn't really there. There's just like meteor guys and then people who would disappear. And I know it probably would have been a bitch and a half, but it would have been interesting to see them have like a mechanic with the different elements versus the enemies, which could have had you like thinking about things and having to switch things up, like more akin to how you would do in Final Fantasy, as opposed to just, yeah, I'm gonna obliterate you with Bahamut. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Nothing you do matters.
I'm gonna be the coolest fucking guy possible with Odin.
Oh no, I
It
never
doesn't
used
matter.
Odin.
And
My rotation
I'm gonna
was
Shiva slide on your ass.
my rotation. It was Phoenix, then it was Garuda, then it was Shiva. But then I put, instead of using Shiva's ult, I used Bahamut's ult there, and
That's the Kamehameha, right?
a lot
Oh
of
no,
them
no,
are.
no.
A lot of them
He
are.
shoots. He shoots like hella lasers, right?
Sounds like Bahamut.
I really like. I
It's
haven't
been a
played
long
that game.
time.
Yeah, I loaded it up the other night to equip the Buster Sword because I realized I didn't have the Buster Sword as my active. I was like, I got the IRL Buster Sword. Where can I use this? Also, there are new emotes in the Discord.
They're Buster Sword related.
Yes, it's Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy 7 related. That's all. One of them was my jank
my
attempt at making a icon work correctly. So that's the one cool thing about the amount of slots we have for Discord emotes is I can go in there and fuck some shit up and nobody will notice because I'll be the only one that'll use the emote ever. And I can excuse it being kind of like the GVC2. There's an emote in there just for GVC2, and it is probably the lowest quality emote we have in our entire server. But I made it because I wanted to have it, and I'll be the
Oh,
only
I
one
see
to
it.
ever use it.
Well, you.
I've never seen anybody else use it before now, so.
Mm.
But yeah, completely lost what we were talking about. Final Fantasy.
16?
Where
Oh,
are
the
they fucking?
PlayStation State of Play.
Yeah, State
There
of
we
Play.
go.
Okay.
That's how we got there. You said you're very hopeful.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get 7 Remake Part 3, which I'm going to play and love and enjoy. Cause that shit, is this that same week that Rebirth comes to Switch 2?
Maybe.
That's like maybe.
Perhaps.
see.
Okay, I'm gonna have to gather my coins and see, make sure this Amazon order goes through, so I can get that limited edition Zack Fair card, so I can start building my Zack Commander deck.
Wait.
Because if Rebirth gets a God mode and a Switch 2 release before we know anything about Remake Part 3, that would
It-
suck.
It's on the same day.
That Rebirth is coming to Switch 2 is the same day as the State of Play?
Yeah.
Okay. So, between SGF and the State of Play, like, I can't. Because Xbox also has something that week, and they were doing a showcase and a Gears thing.
Yeah. Which I'm sure we'll find out about, like Persona 4 revival.
No, I don't see that.
They've been.
Maybe
Persona's
you'll get
been at
an
Xbox.
maybe you'll get an announcement
No,
of Persona 6
no, I don't.
somewhere.
I don't think so. As
The
a
Persona
Persona
4 remake?
lover and fan, I don't think we get shit from either.
Really?
Persona 4, Persona 6, Metaphor. Like, we're not getting shit from Atlas. I
Well,
don't
we
think
need a
so.
Metaphor Switch 2 port, but Nintendo, like,
That'd be cool.
Nintendo could do a direct, and The thing with
That would
the
be
state of
cool.
play is Sony bought Alamo Drafthouse,
Mm-hmm.
so now everywhere most Alamo Drafthouse locations are doing the free watch the state of play in a movie theater in June thing. So hopefully that becomes a thing again because that was like
That was always lit.
yeah, that was always a summer highlight.
Yeah.
And if there were an Alamo Drafthouse in Atlanta, for sure I would have tried to get us in there.
Mm-hmm.
But alas. Oh, and completely unrelated. Madrid, are you trying to go watch the first couple episodes of Core 4 of Bleach in a theater?
When is that?
Sometime in June.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Let's say the word. I'm in there.
It's a Fathom event, so you know. We're
Gotta
going to be
go.
on that kind of time.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Give me a bleach cloak.
If
Throw it on.
this was the only Buster Sword I saw for sale in the entirety of MomoCon, and
Wow.
it was the display. It was like the floor model. It wasn't like he went in the back. He's like, I don't have any more, and cut it off his display to give it to me. So
Take
Nice.
it. Oh, he hit you with the Zach Fair.
well, one of the so the first
There you go.
there were like 4 different like replica sword selling booths, and the first one I went to, they're like, yeah, no, we don't have it, even though they had the Berserk sword, and they had like if the Hades sword wasn't like Zagreus' sword, if it weren't like $80, I probably would have gotten Zagreus' sword. But considering I paid $65 for the fucking Buster sword, I was like. But I went to the first booth on Thursday. They were like, yeah, no, we don't have it, even though they had swords that were bigger than the sword that I have hanging on my wall. And then I went to the second one, and the guy was like, yeah, nobody's going to have that here. I was like,
Why?
okay. But then I saw the booth that had this Thursday, but I wasn't set on buying a sword yet. I was like, I had bought pins. One other thing out of the haul, I got a Final Fantasy VII patch that I'm going to get
Nice.
sewn onto my Shinra flannel. So
Dope.
when it cools back down, I'll have, more accoutrement on my Final Fantasy VII flannel. I still have this, like, Metal Gear patch, but I'm waiting until I get, like, a Metal Gear jacket kind of thing to add that to it. But also Death Stranding. Like, if I had seen the Death Stranding jacket, because there were a bunch of places selling, like, jackets and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I would have gotten the Death Stranding 2 jacket, because that jacket's just clean as shit. The one thing I saw that I should have gotten, but also, like, I didn't need it, they had, those, like, they make them out of, like, beads, like the pixel art things.
Mm-hmm.
They had, like, magnets, but they had the Gen 10 Pokemon starters, and I was thinking about getting a Ponbon, and I was like, I don't need this, like...
It'd be adorable.
I could wait till next year and get, like, official Ponbon merch.
Gonna be so expensive though.
Maybe, maybe not. I mean, last year at MomoCon, I got my Ho-Oh plush for a reasonable
that's true.
price, and so it really just kind of depends on like what you are looking for. Because there was Pokemon shit all over the place, so Like you could not walk down a single aisle in the dealer's room and not see something Pokemon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There was one booth that they had. I thought they were like blown glass, and if they were, they would have been like the coolest shit ever.
Hmm.
But they were 3D printed out of like a glass-like polymer of
That's cool.
Pokemon. Like they had like Charizard, Lugia, Ho-Oh. They had a
Oh,
shiny Ho-Oh that looked like it was like I was like, ooh, if this were actually made out of glass, I would need this. But
that sounds sick.
yeah, like I was looking at it and then I was hearing the people who were running the booth talking about, yeah, we just 3D printed. I was like, damn, if I hadn't heard you say that, I would have gotten it.
What do you got against 3D printed things? Is it
No,
just the texture of it?
I don't know. I overall in general, I would say I don't really have an issue with 3D printed things because like my mic holder thing is 3D printed. I have that ghost from Destiny that you got me that's 3D printed.
Hmm.
I have like a couple random things here and there that are like 3D printed. So it's not something I'm 100% against, but
Mm-hmm.
blown glass shiny Ho-Oh would have been much cooler than 3D printed with clear
Yeah, I
material
mean that's
shiny Ho-Oh.
Mm. So you're like 75% against 3D printed items.
I feel like I'm
if
in
it's
different.
3D printed versus anything else, it would be the other thing.
Yeah, like I'd go for the like actual like m-
Like
manufacturer thing. I don't
the
know.
human made thing.
No, I feel like no AI was used in anything that I bought
Designing
at
it.
MomoCon. So that's
Right, right, right. No, no, I'm not saying that. I mean, I'm just saying like the things that are like
Humanly
you're
crafted.
crafting it yourself, you know, instead of like plugging in a program. Oh, it's the puppy.
oh yeah, she's been
Oh,
back the whole time.
those
The
are just
door is
chilling.
cracked, so if she wants to leave, she can. But
She just doesn't want to.
yeah,
She wants to wield that Buster Sword.
oh no, she is terrified of it. Like
She knows it comes with great power. You
the
know?
other day, she barked at me, and I like picked it up off the wall, and she took off. So
Mhm.
it's good. She needs to have things that she fears. Helps with discipline. Okay. Well, we talked about the good that comes with PlayStation. Now we're about to get into two bad stories. We're going to start with the less bad one that kind of affects us less, and then we're going to get into the really bad one that could potentially affect anybody at any time, and we've gotten little to no progression because actually, so it was last Monday's stream where the hack happened initially, and this
Mhm.
Monday's stream he was like, I'm just gonna play chess. So I was watching that while we were waiting for you to
Mhm.
be ready to record, Chris. So that's what.
Mm.
And yeah, there haven't been a bunch of like. Well, let's start with the less bad story. PlayStation Plus prices are going up for the 1 and 3 month membership.
Oh, less bad. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like,
PlayStation.
that's not good news.
No, we got the good news. The state of play.
It's a bad and worse.
Yeah,
Not
bad
a
Yeah.
and worse.
good news, bad news.
We got past the good news. Now we're in the bad and the worst. Yeah, so PS Plus prices are going up for the 1 and the 3 month memberships. If you already have PlayStation Plus, you're grandfathered into your price as long as you don't let it lapse. If it lapses, you'll be paying the new price. But I mean, I buy my PlayStation Plus yearly, and the price on that hasn't changed. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna keep doing. I've
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
also go yearly with it, and I go
Mhm.
PlayStation Extra.
Yeah.
I've been doing essential, and it's been serving me more than well enough. I feel like there are things on extra
No,
I
I get
kind
it.
of want, but
Yeah, and that's kind of my thing is like I'm buying less video games, and at this point, if I'm buying shit, it's more so like on Switch or even Steam. Can you
Hmm.
believe that?
what'd you buy on Steam?
It's Slay the Spire 2
Oh, okay,
and Slay the
Nice.
Spire 1 because I just got the bundle. Just
yeah,
in case anybody wanted to play also Slay the Spire 1 and
yeah. I have Slay the Spire one on PlayStation. I know that,
I saw
and
Demon School was on sale, so I was thinking about getting that on Steam as well.
Mm.
does it run on Max?
Um I hope so. I didn't check. I just saw it was on sale.
Yeah, you should. It'll tell you like your wish list is pretty good about if whatever device you're using it on. It'll let you know whether or not it'll run there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like my wish list functions differently on my Steam Deck than it does on my desktop. So, but yeah. So, if are currently a PlayStation Plus member and you're paying monthly, uh, just go ahead and buy a year. You'll be fine. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't make sense paying. First of all, paying monthly, you're already paying like almost double you'd pay if you just paid yearly, and so it doesn't make
Yeah.
sense spending even more money to do that.
Yeah, the thing is, they just take advantage of the people who have just enough to do that, but not enough to commit to a year, or like,
Yep.
because they're gonna feel that for like a month, 2 months. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
that's the fucked up thing. Now, if you are able to reorganize your budget and you have that be your big expense for like the month, you're
That's true.
good.
Yeah.
Or you
You're
could
good.
play critically acclaimed MMORPG with the extended free trial that lets you play through Shadowbringers with no restriction on playtime that doesn't require PlayStation Plus. You could do
Oh, okay,
that.
cool.
Fortnite also doesn't require PlayStation Plus.
Hmm. I'm pretty sure this is just for them getting ready for the Grand Theft Auto 6 people who's going to buy a console last minute
Oh yeah, I
for that
mean
game.
the stage is being set to rip off anybody who is going to be buying a PS5 that does not have a PS5. The stage is set
Hmm.
to just
Yeah,
Get as much money as possible.
nickel
there's
and
that. And
dime and quarter
Sony,
and dollar coin out of them.
yeah, they're trying to fuck everybody. Like Sony even said that their new strategies are going to be finding ways to get more money out of their out of the people who already are attached to the product. So they're trying to squeeze more dollars and cents out of us, which is surprising that you're saying that if you currently have the the price that it's set at right now, you'll
Mm-hmm.
get grandfathered in and you can keep going unless it lapses.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, because I guess that makes sense because it's like they're still making a lot of money off of that because
Yeah,
it is more expensive than the year.
because that'll be
That's true.
people who let's say they
Fucking with
buy
our
a
brains.
PS5. Let's say they buy a
Yeah.
PS5 and GTA, and they buy a PS5 and GTA, maybe another controller. They're not gonna also want to drop what it takes to have a year of PlayStation Plus after dropping all that money. So they might buy a month, and then they might buy a
Yeah.
month next month, and like that's
Yeah.
just
Now they buy a month, realize that GTA 6 doesn't have online yet, and then not re up for another month because they're not playing shit else on there except for Fortnite.
Well, that'll be
right?
the thing. It'll be set to auto renew
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
because it really depends. It'll probably be something like 2K will be on sale on the PlayStation Store at the same time, and Madden and uh, NCAA. Like it'll be all of like that top 20 best selling
Yeah.
section of the
Actually,
PlayStation Store.
I heard a rumor that GTA 6 is gonna have basketball like from 2K, and that it's also gonna have sports betting. Um, it is gonna have credit card scams and Uber Eats on there.
Like,
So,
just live
oh,
there.
my source, I made it up.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of speculations of what's going to be in this game.
Yeah. Okay, so Sony's getting over on us financially.
Well, I mean, with this next story that Anton's about to go into, after I've listened to Colin's rant, I don't think that Sony necessarily cares about its consumer in the first place.
Yeah, so
What's the worst news?
the worst news is that everybody's PSN account is like permanently compromised at a deep level, and unless you are the number one PlayStation podcaster in the entire world, it seems like you're fucked.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless
Even
you're the
went.
number one
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah. He even went into like the people who had the top two most trophies in the world got their account hacked and didn't get it back unless there was an update after his whole rant. But
Nope.
like they lost all their trophies and they were which means they bought the most games
Yeah, they were the
because
number one and number two ranked players on PSN profiles. Like, if you go there now and you look at the number one and number two, like, because PSN profiles is ranked. So, like, if I look at
Mhm.
my PSN profile, my world rank is 164,632, and my country
Right.
rank is
So
43,667.
you're up
Well,
there.
well,
You're gonna dox your PSN like that?
that's the crazy part. So, like, I guarantee there are posts out there that the information that they would need to access my PSN account, it just straight up exists. Like, and
Oh
there's
yeah.
no way, like, because all they would need is a date and a purchase price of
Yep.
a single game. And any game that I played on launch day and talked about playing on launch day or talked about pre ordering or talked about
Hmm.
any of these things are data points. Like, this podcast is just like a
Right, right, right.
shitload of data points of like,
So
Yep.
okay, so the exploit seems to be they're using that information that they gather, and they go to Sony or PlayStation with it and say, "Hey, this is my account. I need to get back in."
yep,
And okay, so they're running that. I mean, honestly, thinking about it from like a cybersecurity standpoint, a fraud analyst standpoint, there's some easy fixes there on what they can do to secure that because that's unacceptable because
Right.
this there's they're not using any PII. They're not using they're not using any like specific device information. Like these
Hmm.
people are obviously they I know they're speaking to bots when it's getting done too, right? Because they got a fucking AI everything. They're sending bots to speak to bots, right? Because the people who
Or
are doing
they're
this are just running a fucking script where they upload this information, program it into a bot, and the bot just goes and runs these so they can do
or they're getting
thousands.
to
yeah,
They can
like
do as many as fucking possible.
they're getting like other countries who they're paying like little to no money to do their customer service
yeah,
outside of the bots.
Right, outside of the bots. If they, for some reason, end up having to speak to a person or
Hmm.
it gets sent to like an internal review team. Because, I
right.
mean,
Hmm.
my thing is when this happens, like what's getting hacked? They're just pulling an account takeover. Are they able
Yeah,
to like you? Are they using like your cards or anything? They're taking like your
they
information or anything.
they
They
Like what are they
can.
doing?
they
So typically, and I mean,
Because like a lot of the cards, like you won't be able to see the card number
yeah.
on
right,
your end. Like you might see the last four, some shit like that.
and they can get into your account using just the last four
Your bank account
of your card.
Yeah, your card.
using just the last four.
Essentially
The
just a
last,
receipt.
I think that's gonna be based on like your bank's security measures
well,
and shit like that. A lot of them will have flags to
that's how you can.
prevent that from going further.
Yeah,
But that might just be how you fucking find out this shit is happening.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you get your PlayStation account back.
right. You can do a chargeback, and if you do the chargeback, the account will get banned because, like, PlayStation
Right.
has it where, like, if you try and do a chargeback to get a free game, they're basically banning you.
Yeah,
So,
it's because the like payment processors will charge you more the more chargebacks that you get or the more high risk your business is. It creates a risk for them. So
Mm.
a lot of them have it in their terms of service, like, they could be, it's usually for somebody trying to abuse the system, but really it
Mhm.
comes down to the fucking money that they're going to have to spend. So that's why a lot of places are like, all right, you cause any chargebacks, and that can be from your shit getting hacked, getting taken over, your cards getting used, and it's kind of like well, my account was taken over. What the fuck?
right.
Yeah.
But they care, but they don't really care because you're fucking with their bottom line on two fronts too. Because then they
Yeah.
have to pay that money back, you know, and they look
That's
at you
true.
as a risk.
What's crazy to me is that like they don't use two factor. I didn't like
Two-factor
They
authentication
use it.
at all.
goes a
They
long
no, they
way.
they 100% do actually do use two-factor authentication. Every time I get a code texted to
Well,
my
not in
phone.
this process of like
Oh yeah,
the
to
vulnerability
reset your
that is
account,
out the window.
yeah, they bypass your password, your passkey, your two-factor. They bypass all that shit
Hmm.
with.
So okay. So question. So when they're talking to the chat or whatever, and they do this process with the date and the whatever to get them to say, okay, yeah, you're that person. Do they just let you into your account? Because even then, I know you have to log in, right? Even if you reset the password, you have to have access to the email or it means to receive the password, typically,
I think they change
and
your
then you
email
have to
address.
log in. And if there is two-factor,
Well,
so
no, changing your password. So I recently changed my password on my PSN account just because it was like this password's been compromised, and so I updated it with like a strong like Apple generated like password, and that
Hmm.
logged me out of everything, and I had to go back in. But before I logged into anything, I react. So changing my password deactivated my two-factor authentication.
that deactivated two-factor authentication.
And then after I changed it, I had to reactivate it just because like Steam, like any of these things that I like
Yeah.
Oh,
care
so
When
about, like
essentially,
when
legitimately hardcore care about the like integrity of those accounts.
yeah
I
when
want as much security on them as possible.
Okay,
so
so I guess
essentially, oh yeah,
what's happening is that the bot is turning off the two-factor authentication.
and then they
That's
got
the
your
only
email address because
that's the only
email
thing I can
address are
think of.
public information. So they get
Right,
your email
they
address,
can
change
have
your
your email,
password, and then
but
log in.
like some of the like the verification code and shit like that
Yeah.
would get sent to the email. They would have to
Hmm.
get access to. Now they can hack your email too. Like that's how a lot of these things get compromised. They're already in your email address.
Hmm.
Also,
So
they're
when this shit
spoofing
pops
phone
off,
number calls, which like people are doing all the
yep.
time, and then they're getting information from you, acting like they're Sony and being like, "Could I
Hmm.
get a serial number of a console you've logged into this account on?" And that's something Sony actually would ask you for,
Yeah.
but now that like you give them that information and then they can escalate it of like, hey, I not only have these pieces of information, I also have a serial number of a console where I've logged in.
Mm-hmm.
So back in like 2 jobs ago, um, what they used to do, they would a lot of I would deal with a lot of account takeover. So people's in this case is people's whole businesses, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Their accounts would get hacked into because somebody might get access to their email address. They clicked on a link or some shit. They're in there. They would go onto somebody's account, set up two-factor authentication because they didn't have it set up. So they were locking people out of their own accounts. And then they would go in there, drain their accounts, make purchases using their card, all types of shit. And yeah, they would call us like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
That's insane,
And then you
dude.
got to tell them like, "Hey, your Yahoo email address, your AOL email address was hacked."
You've been
And
compromised.
now I would have to go in, disable two-factor authentication, verify all this personal information, and then walk them through like a 10-15 minute long checklist of doing shit, and then have them go update their email address and their password and enable two-factor authentication to their phone number.
Yeah.
And then we would get them back in their account and understand that, hey, if you got to do chargebacks, you got to do chargebacks. We got a refund check coming from you for the money that was taken, shit like that. It sounds like Sony's just like, yeah, fuck y'all. Now, are they aware of this issue? Have they said any, like, given any statements on what they can do to secure it and what they can do to get you back into your account and to, like, reimburse you? Like, what's going on?
So currently, we have had no acknowledgement publicly from Sony. Like, that was why I sent that specific link, because like, that brought up examples that didn't even know about. Like, because I was watching his stream last Monday. Sacred streaming something I watch. It's the reason I have YouTube Premium, is because I watch it every Monday and I will, like, have it in my headphones, like, whatever I'm doing on a Monday. And so, like, I was legit watching live last week. She's a menace.
I was like, you're haunted.
Fizzle, close the door.
She closed me out of here earlier. I like went down the hall and she jumped on the door and closed the door behind me.
As long as she doesn't learn how to lock it.
I mean, she could probably figure it out. It's just not having thumbs will make it difficult.
Yeah.
It would.
But you were saying you were listening to the stream on Monday?
Yeah, I was listening to the stream on Monday, so like I saw it happen like basically in real time. Because a lot of times I'll either load into the stream late or I'll pause the stream and then I'll play it at 1.5 times speed until I catch back up. So like within an hour real time of it happening, I saw it happen. I was like that like I wasn't 100% sure of even what was happening at the time. It was the next day where places started reporting it of like, yeah, people are getting hacked, and it's like,
Mm.
I'm like, oh, and then I look into like actually read the articles, and it's like, oh, that's what happened on Monday's stream, and then, so, yeah, we haven't gotten any information from Sony. It's Memorial Day. It more light has been brought to it, but yeah, it seems like something Sony's going to fix. It may not say anything, but it may seem to be something that like
Yeah, we
is
get
it
a
happening?
we get a patch up. We get an update
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
tomorrow. It's like, hey, don't ask no questions. There's an update. Don't look at it. Don't look at the terms of the agreement.
But like
I
in a
mean-
certain situation, when Chris lost his Switch, or when his first Switch one got stolen, there were times I would see that Switch account online,
Hmm.
just playing games, and like some of them I assumed were games that you had, but other ones I was unsure of. Like I ended
They
up,
gave it to their daughter, whoever it was.
Yeah.
I
I was about
mean,
to say somebody gave that shit to their kids.
they did. I was like, you know what? They needed it more than me. I got another one.
Alright, fuckers.
No, but it's serious. Like with them saying that there's accounts that are just gone and they're not like helping them get them back. Like with the digital age of we're buying games digitally, you just lose all of that. You lose all your saves. You lose all your trophies,
that'd
everything
be
you've
it.
earned, all the hours. I'd be like,
Yeah.
if I lost my account, I'm like, I'm never playing on PlayStation again.
Yeah,
No,
that
I
would
just
be
I'd be
the.
sick.
not do it.
Yeah,
I
I'd crash out. I
Oh yeah,
yeah.
rightfully, I'd fucking crash out. I need my money back.
Hmm.
I need a PlayStation 6. I need a PlayStation 5 Pro. Fucking I need the headset VR PS2 like fucking a Portal. Huh? Huh?
Hmm.
I need early access to Forza Horizon 6. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I need
Yeah.
all of that.
yeah.
And I need my money back for each and every single fucking game I bought. And I need the games back.
I need the time back that I put into Stardew Valley alone. I lost all of that. What are you talking about?
Like that's. I'm so
Come on,
glad.
so this would be the end of you. We would switch
Fortnite.
over to Steam
Oh
fully.
yeah, straight up.
Oh yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
Straight
if
up.
I lost all that
Xbox not
shit,
getting my coins.
Steam.
Fuck that.
I'm upgrading my
Steam.
PC. I'm selling like all my PlayStation hardware and putting all that money
And we
directly
got a
into
family
graphics
plan. Our
cards.
library is gonna be crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, that would
You know, it
be.
might take us some years to build a PC at this rate.
I
Yeah,
We
know.
for
all we
real.
all contribute one component. We never have to debate on who can play what game at what time because we will be running off one PC. So we have to take turns the old fashioned way.
We're just like three divorced dads with like one PC as like, yo, meet me at the McDonald's halfway so we can do the drop off.
Oh shit. Oh shit, we gotta have our own mouse and keyboard though, you know.
Can't be carrying around accessories. That's
Can't be
excessive.
carrying around accessories, the monitor, all that. You gotta figure that shit out yourself.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on this as well. I didn't know that's how they were doing it. That's so fucking stupid. That's stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. Let me go see if these niggas hiring, bro. I'd be like, hey, I need somebody with some sense.
Hey, dog, if we got a homie on the inside of PlayStation customer support,
I would have to quit. Oh,
you have to
customers.
quit the
No,
podcast.
no, no. Customer support. Put me in headquarters.
There you go. Hey, Sony can build a headquarters out here. Everybody is.
I can work remote.
It's true.
How is it over there in Georgia? I heard y'all have data centers, pollution, Republicans, aliens.
You know, America in a nutshell.
It's like Don to Don.
Yeah.
We got aliens, perverts, and Bigfoot.
Hey, Savannah's got the ghosts.
That's crazy because I've seen both ghosts and aliens in Savannah. So that's crazy.
Yeah, my PlayStation
I'm
does.
not
I
even
mean,
joking either. That's the funny part.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I
It's those.
I
It's
didn't
those.
take that as a
It's those
joke.
sea. It's those port cities,
For,
man.
that's for the
They got
people
the
at home.
craziest shit.
It's the port cities.
New Orleans be crazy.
Oh man, going to New Orleans, I feel like I'm gonna be. It's gonna be like going home.
It's essentially the same thing.
I'm like, yeah, when we turn down here, there's gonna be some daiquiris. Oh, whoa!
Who would have guessed?
See, and then we're all
What a
gonna go to
guess.
Trinidad, and you guys are gonna see just the distillation, like people who were colonized before the U.S.
The pre-colonization, colonization. Oh,
It's similar conquistadors, but
yeah.
it's just you guys probably dealt with more of the French, like because the further up you go is the more French, but like the English and the Spanish are the further
There
south,
were a
and
lot of.
Portuguese.
There's a lot of Spanish
Geese.
in New Orleans. It's a mixture of both.
Yeah, yeah.
There are ties.
Yeah.
As far up as New York, as far down as Trinidad. Well, shit, as far down as Chile.
Yeah.
True.
God, why couldn't they have all just stayed home? Like, fuck. That would have made everything so much simpler for everybody else. They would have just stayed their asses home and fought each other.
All right. Well, we got two more
Pretty cool.
things to talk about on the notes. The first one actually has me semi excited. I know Jalen had complaints, but
Mm.
Rocket League is going to be the first game we're getting updated to Unreal Engine 6, which means
It looks pretty.
Fortnite's going to be soon after.
Yeah.
So,
I got
if
it.
not before,
I saw that
then
video.
just quietly.
Is Unreal Engine 6 a new announcement?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or did you-
I think
That
it
was
got announced.
like the first time we have heard, the first time Unreal 6 was mentioned ever.
Which is crazy. When did Unreal Engine 5 come out?
Like
'Cause I feel like-
2021?
I feel like Unreal Engine 5 is new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like
Unreal
people
Engine-
still aren't using that shit.
yeah, they're not.
April
using it.
5th, 2022.
2022. Okay. So yeah, Unreal
Maybe
Engine
this
5.
wasn't that great that they just needed to just release 6.
Well, the reason is like we're going on to a new console generation.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
So this will just be like we stuck with Unreal Engine 3 longer than we should have, and we stuck with Unreal Engine 4 longer than we should have. But like just judging by console cycles, like this is just the announcement. Like I don't see this happening even within the next year of actually being implemented into the game. So then we'll be really butting up against the PS6 and Project Helix releases, and
Mm-hmm.
it'll really make full sense then. Like we're starting to get
Yeah.
the like drips and drabs and like next gen starting to paint its picture. It's not a clear, cohesive whole like justification of spending your money on next gen yet, but we know Xbox is going to be an open PC-esque platform. We know that PlayStation is developing a home console as well as a handheld. We know
They're in their Wii U era.
no, it's
Don't let it be a Wii U.
it's not going to be a Wii U. It's two different things.
We're gonna see.
Yes.
We're gonna see.
Yeah. Watching the trailer, I want to play some Rocket League.
Yeah, I got Rocket League installed, so I'd be down to do that before falling all the way back into 14.
Did it look that much cooler to you in
Yeah, it looks
Unreal
clean.
Engine 6?
It's just you
Looks
could tell that
Yeah.
They're focusing more on like ray tracing, and considering
Hmm.
Rocket League is not currently Unreal Engine 5, even though it's owned by Epic, and
Hmm.
like even the most recent version of Rocket League is still Unreal Engine 4. Like
Yeah.
it's it looks like it's going to be like a literal generational leap forward.
Yeah.
Do you think that's gonna fuck with the charm?
No,
No.
No. No.
No. Cars are just gonna look cooler, shiny.
yeah, the reflections are just going to be better and more realistic.
That's cool because it's already got.
When do you think they're gonna use those two ugly letters?
AI.
Oh,
Ew.
god damn. I hope not.
Oh, but we know it to be true.
Yeah, because I
AI
mean,
designing cars.
Pisser is AI.
Oh
Is AI.
yeah.
DLSS is AI.
AI upscaling super sampling.
SSR is AI.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
So
Yeah.
I mean, stuff like that kind of could go either way.
That's true.
Um, but just using it because investors want to hear it and consumers don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Or at least vocal consumers don't want to
What
hear
was
it.
it? What was it? The DLSS 5 that you literally
was this
changed
AI something?
games? Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, yes, hopefully they don't do that. But you never know.
Alright. Well, my sleep schedule's just been fucked since Wednesday.
Yeah, I stayed up until 3:30 in the morning last night. I don't ever do that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask how late y'all stayed up playing 14.
I sort of got
I
off before
literally
Chris, but Chris also came to the party like super late.
hella
Bro,
late.
we went we went through a whole daily rotation.
Hmm.
And then Chris popped up to do his whole daily rotation.
Hmm. Yeah, I quite literally just did the on the board dungeon, and then I was like, "All right, Chase, appreciate you," and hopped off. Chase was helping me go around to, because it was like a string of missions that I literally wasn't doing anything except for talking. I was like, I'm bored at this point.
The post
I need
game
to fight
is
something.
good about having more voice acted cutscenes. Like
Yeah.
that's something I feel like this is the most voiced post game we've gotten overall.
Yeah.
Like this shit has more voice acting than some whole
Hmm.
expansions. I feel like.
Yeah, there was. I think they were just setting up little things. Like one thing happened, and there was a lot of voice acting. Like a major event happened. I guess I don't want to spoil it because people haven't played it, but there was like a string of just like fetch quest kind of things that I was just hopping around doing stuff, and I was like, okay.
Beepity boppity.
Chase was just following me around, and then we were like, okay, cool. Now let's do this dungeon.
Alright.
It was a dope dungeon.
Well, so you played some 14 last night, but there was a
Hmm.
Capcom game that
Yes.
you also got to put some time into this week that I need to put time into. Like it's on the list, but 14.
I think like before, God, what have I been playing? I put down Pragmata. Pragmata is the game, obviously. Uh, but I kind of put it down and didn't touch it for a while and just played like other things. Like I dabbled in Forza Horizon 6 just to get a taste of it. Haven't put that much time into it though, but I finally put my teeth into Pragmata, and boy, oh boy, is this game like a must play. This is probably one of the greatest new IPs I've played in a very long time. It's just hella fun. All the mods and like different things that you get with the hacking is just. I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, I can do this. Yeah. World building. I mean, obviously, Hugh and Diana's dynamic is adorable. Um, but just like even the action scenes of like I went through a huge went through the second level, which is like going through a huge New York City and finding giant robots, and now I'm in like a Paradome and going through all that, and it's it's been a blast. I like there was a moment where I was like, I don't want to put this game down. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna rot in my computer desk or like at my desk all day and just be a space dad, blow shit up.
Could all be
Oh,
so simple.
Yeah.
Madrid, you play anything of note this week?
Um, I played a little Ravens Watch for the first time. I bought it like a few months back, but I finally started playing it. It's pretty fun, you know, a nice co-op roguelike. Just playing that with the boys,
Nice.
you know, good time. Like the characters are based off of like fairy tales and stuff like that. So
Oh,
there's
that's
like
cool.
Little Red, and she turns into a werewolf.
Dope.
there's there's the Pied Piper, and he summons an army of rats. Beowulf, Snow Queen, Wukong, Aladdin. Yeah,
That's fun.
it's fun. I'd recommend it, and it's still getting updates and stuff like that too. So
Oh, it's in
it's
early access.
no, it's out, but it's new,
Okay,
um,
cool, cool, cool.
or newish, maybe a year old type
Oh,
shit.
and it's crossplay. Shout out,
Yeah,
Jawan.
it's crossplay.
Mm.
So yeah, that's really been about it. You know, a little pain and suffering in Marvel Rivals. Um,
Always got to have a little of that.
and I've just been running dailies on 14, and working through my machinist quest line, just so I
Nice.
can like start getting and having my shit there. Um, so yeah, I do want to catch Dawn Trail when it's on sale. Because I'm like right before the like I guess like the last quest of Endwalker,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Going into Dawn Trail, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I can wait. I need to get my item level up too. I'm like, I can
Mm.
wait. It's fine. Worst case, I hit the market board or something.
The Alliance raid was really good for getting gear. Also, that raid was really good and
Yeah, yeah. It's like you would hope that one day you go and you do your daily, you get like a newer raid, but no, it never
it's
fucking
always the same
happens.
shit.
Always the
Now
same shit.
it's
We did fight Death Gaze last night though,
yeah,
and
but y'all were
it
playing
wiped the
on
alliance.
under leveled characters, so like if I were to load in on
No,
my level 100, yeah, you're not, you don't have Dawn Trail, so you were,
well, me, yes, you personally, but I've done through Endwalker, and I'm forced to play on my highest item leveled character just for them to throw me in fucking Crystal Tower. It's stupid.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
fun.
if you're just gonna throw me in Crystal Tower, let me get this XP with my fucking machinist or whatever else.
Yeah.
Like for the Daily Alliance, it's you have to play your best character just to get put in low level content.
oh,
It's silly.
I'm locked
It's
out of Alliance raid on my level 100 because I don't have all three parts of the new Alliance raid. So I can't even, like, I'd have to play on something
hmm.
weaker than my strongest character to even be able to queue for daily Alliance raid.
Oh, that's interesting.
But
Yeah.
there are different rewards based on whether you're level 100 or you're any other level.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
All right. Well, does anybody have one more thing before we go? I feel like we had a good episode this week. Is Fizzle still here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
asleep.
Chilling.
Um. No. Well, watch Demons of the Shadow Realm. Fire.
Saw that on Crunchyroll.
I'm motivated to check out Freer in season 2 now that I may have access to a Crunchyroll account. And yeah.
Hey, well, if you're still in the mood for magic after that Witch Hat Atelier,
Mhm.
I only saw one good Fern cosplay the whole time we were there.
Fern,
Yeah, I saw a bunch of free rings, but like as
Oh,
far as Fern, like
always.
only one with the
Always.
over like sized staff with the wig that like worked. All right, well, remember until next time, you can follow us all collectively around the internet, CheesyControllerPodcast.com. Follow me on Instagram at Anton the number 6, followed by 2X's. Chris, where can people find you?
You can find me in the Discord.
Madrid.
You can find me at Frank Motion on Blue Sky.
All right, this has been an Anton 6 production. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. Until next time, keep it cheesy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 388 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the Mecha Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
Come on, Sony, do better.
And we got the Ray Trace Durag, Madrid Devon.
2-factor.
We also have Fizzle popping in and out of the background and a Buster Sword featured on my wall now. We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about Pragmata, Rocket League, Unreal Engine 6, Final Fantasy 14, Momocon. A lot of PlayStation stories. We get the good, the bad, the worst. And so stay tuned for all that. Okay, stop the recording. Let me rate on Twitch. See who's live. This person is doing what I believe to be Dawn Trail endgame content. Like actual endgame, not like the relatively easy shit that I'm doing.
Mm.
Alright, rating now.
Already on Slay the Spire too.
Yep.